What's good, family? This is Queen Common Sense coming back to you from the Chi-Town, holding it down. Excuse me. Um, we gotta take a pause for the cause. Station identification. By the way, hotel, my tough love, common sense, and greetings to you all, family, and y'all motherfucking trolls too. Bitch ass niggas, nigga bitches, hybrid inbred, swamp crawling, pond sucking leeches. All y'all. Hotel. To me, families are most important. Before fans and friends, I'm coming to talk about the subcategory of bitchassness. And this ain't nothing new, but I come to really point the shit out this time because I have had it with watching the shit and trying to point it out in private to people so they can see what they need to look for and how to avoid the mole COINTELPRO double agent spy destructive bitchassness. You know, we've been nation building for a minute, and it's always them plants, them lizard motherfuckers that come in, and they always want something for nothing. Little trolls come up on your shit, and they want you to talk and give and provide and do all this shit for them. But when it comes to return the favor, they ain't trying to hear that. And they don't give a fuck if you live or die, let alone eat that day. And, that's some real bitch-assness. It's nothing new, like I say, but still, it's real old, woe out, and it's behavior equivalent to a maggot. And also, what really is fucking with me these days is these self-important, selfish, self-entitled motherfuckers who running around on YouTube or wherever, and they think that they can have that cake and eat it too. They have somebody in their life, and they come on this motherfucker, and they really shopping and trolling to get into some underhanded, down low, dirty, two-faced shit. And they get hooked up with people, and they start getting interested in catching feelings. And these mostly is the hybrid nigga bitches doing this shit that I see, that I bumped into. Now, we got some hybrid niggas too. But I'm get down on these destructive ass, hating ass, for no reason, animosity having, skank, low down, dirty, slut, trash, whore bitches. Because it really pissed me the fuck off. It was the icing on the cake for me. I just had to say something and come back with another addendum to the thirsty bitch assness. So it all ties in together. These bitch ass hybrid nigger bitches, they always want to put themselves up front and lead with they pussy, like they can control a nigger just because they gave them a little ass, and they kind of look cute, and they do a few favors for these motherfuckers, and then they expect to be treated like a queen or empress, yet with an ulterior motive of controlling a motherfucker just because she gave out her pussy or spent a little couple of dollars to do a favor for another motherfucker, so she feels she's entitled to just run roughshod and rampant over other motherfuckers, especially the ones that they don't know. And 9 times out of 10, they're hating on the other real queens, real females, real live, straight across the board women. They jealous of them. They hating on them, so they want to try to turn it around and make it look like they the ones being hated on. That's some dirty foul shit. And what also chaps my ass with these hybrid nigger bitches is they can't stand to see people coming up hating instead of congratulating. And they'd rather bicker, argue, and cause a bunch of drama over some juvenile bullshit than just stand up like a woman, hash things out, and come correct with the bullshit and cut the shit long enough to recognize that all the extra other bullshit is not necessary. It takes a few words, either agree or disagree, and fall the fuck back and stay in your goddamn lane. I had a lot of these bitches come at me who thought they knew me. You know, like I said before, they want to call me all out my goddamn name and tell me that the way that I deliver my message is ghetto and nobody gonna respect me because I'm too harsh or abrasive or I cuss too much and all that shit, and I'm such a nice looking woman and I don't look like I should have a mouth like I do. So to that I say, fuck you. So I came here to deliver a message, and this is how I deliver it, and if you don't goddamn like it, don't watch. Click the X at the top of the screen in the right hand corner and fall the fuck back. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. This is me. So ghetto or not, harsh, abrasive or not, this is me in all my glory. This is the way I was created. This is the way I am. This is the way I always am. Like it, love it, or hate it. Fuck you. So, you know, these destructive, hating ass, low self-esteem, lower vibrating creature bitches, you know, they just can't stand to see a group of people getting along. They want to sit back off up in the cut and watch shit go down. And then when they've had enough and they can't take the jealousy and rage of not being included and not being put on a pedestal with their self-important asses, then they got to come in and stir up all kind of goddamn drama and confusion, and they already own a shit list anyway. So they use bullshit, juvenile behavior as leverage to get their foot back in the door, to get back on that good, the good side of the majority. Excuse me. And usually these bitches ain't got shit going for them. Not much. You know, because they already gold digging bitches anyway, and they couldn't stand on their own square if you drew it for them and placed them on it and told them what the fuck to do. They couldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight, yet they got a lot of fucking mouth. Now all they do is run their mouth, bunch of hot air, accusing and pointing the finger, regardless to what is real. And they want to gas people up and get people revved the fuck up to start a whole bunch of shit and then turn around and hide their hand and play the goddamn victim. See, that shit really just irks the fuck out of me. And these are the bitches that need to be called the fuck out. Until the shit stops. I see it. And it's a shame sometimes that some people don't see it. And then when they do see it, it's too late, because then people's feelings are hurt. People get a little wounded, and they get a little more guarded when it's time to give someone else an opportunity to prove themselves and show their mettle and stand on their square. So they fuck it up for everybody else, basically. And they destroy the shit that was already built, that was going on just fine without they motherfucking ass. And then as soon as they got back in the fold, they turn around and fuck the shit up. And then fuck it up for anybody else new that want to come into the fold that's real. Because then the guard is up and the trust level is down. And we back to square goddamn one with nation building, coming together, unifying as a nation, as a people, and keeping it real all at the same time, keeping it 100. You know? So, if you see this kind of shit, where you got a hybrid nigger bitch who don't really say much, she just observe it. And she don't never have nothing positive to say when she say whatever the fuck it is. Whenever she do decide to open up her filthy mouth, it's always something negative, some hating on somebody else. And then when she is confronted, it's always deflection and projection back on the other party, like she can do no wrong, and then pretend like she's so goddamn hurt because she really know that she is the start of the bullshit, because the majority of the drama came from the source, the initial interaction, to tear up some shit that didn't even have to be touched, but because of some jealous, hating ass, low frequency, elementary bullshit, she didn't know how to stay in her goddamn lane and this agree to disagree. She got to tear up shit and turn people on each other. That shit just really, oh my goodness, make my skin crawl. That's some sick, twisted, sadistic shit. One monkey don't stop no goddamn show. Like I said, a revolution is you might have to eliminate those that look just like you, whether it be your mama, sister, neighbor, cousin, girlfriend, wife, husband, brother, for the greater good of the goddamn cause. Some of y'all so fucking twisted and dysfunctional and fucked up, you would let your own mama kill you to avoid being free, because that's your mama. You supposed to respect your mama, even though she a down low, black-hearted, sadistic, demonic bitch. You wouldn't even be able to save yourself because you're so devoted to your enemy, and your enemy is sitting right next to you at the dinner table every night. Some of y'all so devoted to dick dancing till you wouldn't be able to save yourself because you don't want to give up that piece of dick, that dirty dick motherfucker, so-called want to be conscious nigga laying next to you in the bed like roadkill, sucking the life out of you. And when it's time to really get down, ride or die, you save that nigga before you save yourself. That's some hybrid bitch ass shit. And it makes me sick to my stomach. It make me want to vomit. Destructive bitches, lying ass, twisted ass, sadistic ass bitches. That's all it is. And then you want to be the first one to holler, you know, I'm grown. I got my shit going on. I got my shit together. I got it going on. Let me pop my collar. Fuck you. You don't have shit together but some twisted, destructive shit. And want to take credit for some shit, fine. If you did something good, whoop-de-doo. If it was from your heart in the beginning, you wouldn't have to holler about how somebody else ain't did what they say they did. You wouldn't have to hate on nobody goddamn else. You would just do you and move the fuck on. It wouldn't matter what anybody else said they did. Twisted ass bitches. So, I just wanted to point that out. Watch out for the double agent hybrid nigga bitches and niggas. Because they don't mean no good. They just want to tear shit down. They see realness and it forces them to examine themselves and look inside their empty ass, black-hearted, soulless beings and see themselves for the creatures that they are. And they so far in denial, they don't want to take the necessary steps to correct themselves, heal themselves, and put themselves back together. No, they want to bring us down to their goddamn single cell level. So, that's how I feel about that. And y'all can let me know, family, what you think about this destructive, hybrid, bitch-ass shit. We see it every day. Whenever any of us post videos or make a comment or have anything real to say, we see these sneaky ass underhanded trolls running around making motherfucking comments, begging, but when the chips are down, they ain't nowhere to be goddamn found. Then you see these motherfuckers running around. They can't stand to see us unite. They can't stand to see a group of niggas, 5 or more, get along, kicking it, keeping it real. They can't stand to see that shit. And we doing it to each other. We got to get that shit together first before we talk about banging on the fucking beast, eliminating white supremacy and racism and shit. The true enemy already been exposed. Step out of the goddamn matrix all the motherfucking way and look next door to you and see this hybrid bitch. She can't stand to see you doing what you do, so she gotta hate on you and come plant some shit like a double Asian smile, all the while smiling in your face and talking shit behind your back to the people that's closest to you, sharpening up her blade to stab you in the front as soon as you turn around. And they all over the place. I see them. Transparent, crystal clear motherfuckers. So I'm just calling a strike a strike. If y'all don't like it, you don't have to listen. You don't have to agree. I don't give a fuck. But it's out there. And the motherfuckers, they know who they are. So I'm not gonna let nobody fucking stab me right in my fucking heart. And I'm looking at them while they smiling at me. You're not my friend if you holding a knife just because you got a smile on your face. I'ma fuck you up. So keep your eyes open. Stand on your motherfucking square. Call these bitch asses out for what they are, because as soon as you start telling the truth and getting down to the bottom of the wire or the bottom line, they run like little punk ass bitches anyway. And then they shut shit down, don't want to talk, and then they block off all access to them so they don't have to answer for that little drama shit starting that they do. That's how that works. The first one to fold is the guilty motherfucking party. Because when you know you right, you standing on your square and you say what the fuck you mean and mean what the fuck you say, you don't gotta run. You don't gotta hide from shit. You don't have to twist shit up and make it where you got to be right or you got to be on the right path. See, that's how that goes. So, y'all just keep in mind, watch these destructive ass niggas. Queen Common Sense out.